A new mystery marathon begins. 10 scenes, 10 hidden answers, and only 10 seconds to solve each one. Trust the evidence, question every story, and prepare for case number 1. Challenge number 1. During an event at a mountain hotel lobby, smoke filled the hotel after a deliberate fire was set near the stairs. Only 4 people had the opportunity. Suspect number 1 says, "I called emergency services from outside." Suspect number 2 says, "I never handled a match or lighter." Suspect number 3 says, "I went to find a fire extinguisher." Suspect number 4 says, "I was carrying luggage to the elevator." Look carefully. Who started the fire? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The arsonist is person number 2, Lucas. The evidence contradicts Lucas's statement. The clue is Lucas has the missing silver lighter clipped inside their coat, proving they carried the object used to start the blaze. This evidence points to the arsonist. Challenge number 2. A normal day at a royal throne room became a mystery. The royal crown vanished during a ceremonial blackout. Police are questioning these 4 people. Suspect number 1 says, "I stayed beside another witness." Suspect number 2 says, "I arrived only after the alarm." Suspect number 3 says, "I remained outside the velvet rope." Suspect number 4 says, "I was helping near the entrance." Look carefully. Who stole the crown? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The crown thief is person number 3, Layla. The evidence contradicts Layla's statement. Look at the first clue. Layla has a tiny red velvet fiber caught in their ring, proving they handled the crown cushion. This evidence points to the crown thief. There is a second clue. Layla also has a loose emerald from the crown inside their bag, which shows they possess part of the missing crown. This evidence points to the crown thief. Challenge number 3. At a bright public swimming pool, 4 people are taking part in a pool challenge, but one is in immediate danger. Study what is happening around each person, because the environment contains the answer. Option number 1 shows Elena is a trained lifeguard floating beside a rescue board. Option number 2 shows Samir is a child standing securely on shallow pool steps. Option number 3 shows Julian is a frightened swimmer in the deep end relying on an orange inflatable ring with a clearly visible puncture releasing bubbles. Option number 4 shows Ethan is a strong swimmer holding the pool edge beside a ladder. Who will drown first? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The answer is person number 3, Julian. The damaged ring is rapidly losing the air, keeping that swimmer afloat. The clue is air bubbles escaping from the punctured inflatable ring near Julian. This proves the damaged ring is rapidly losing the air, keeping that swimmer afloat. This visual detail helps prove the answer. Challenge number 4. During an event at a crowded amusement park, a young visitor vanished near the playground entrance. Only 4 people had the opportunity. Suspect number 1 says, "I did not speak to any children." Suspect number 2 says, "I spoke with a security officer." Suspect number 3 says, "I waited in line for a ride." Suspect number 4 says, "I arrived only after the announcement." Who kidnapped the child? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The kidnapper is person number 1, Amira. The evidence contradicts Amira's statement. Look at the first clue. Amira has a piece of the child's illustrated map sticking from their pocket, proving they took an item the child was carrying. This evidence points to the kidnapper. There is a second clue. Amira also has the child's muddy handprint on the back of their coat, which shows the child recently held onto them. This evidence points to the kidnapper. Challenge number 5. At a jungle rope bridge crossing, 4 hikers are crossing a dangerous section of the trail. One has missed a decisive hazard. Study what is happening around each person, because the environment contains the answer. Option number 1 shows Layla is a careful climber holding both handrails. Option number 2 shows Noah is a hiker clipped to a strong safety rope. Option number 3 shows Marcus is a guide standing on solid rock. Option number 4 shows Samir is a hiker stepping onto a cracked plank while their untied bootlace catches around the broken board. Who will fall first? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The answer is person number 4, Samir. Their next step will pull the broken board from beneath them. The clue is the untied lace snagged around the cracked plank near Samir. This proves their next step will pull the broken board from beneath them. This visual detail helps prove the answer. Challenge number 6. At a pirate island cave, 4 explorers choose different routes through an ancient site. Only one route matches the map and remains passable. Study what is happening around each person, because the environment contains the answer. Option number 1 shows Clara is an explorer approaching a deep gap with a broken rope bridge. Option number 2 shows Maya is an explorer following a dry stone path whose carved symbol matches the same symbol on their open map and continues toward a visible golden chamber. Option number 3 shows Ethan is an explorer walking toward a collapsed tunnel blocked by boulders. Option number 4 shows Elena is an explorer following footprints that reverse and return to the entrance. Who will reach the treasure first? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The answer is person number 2, Maya. That route is both correctly marked and physically open. The clue is the matching map symbol and visible unblocked path to the golden chamber near Maya. This proves that route is both correctly marked and physically open. This visual detail helps prove the answer. Challenge number 7. At a forest campsite during a thunderstorm, a lightning storm has arrived. 4 people chose different places to wait, but only one choice is reasonably safe. Study what is happening around each person, because the environment contains the answer. Option number 1 shows Ethan is a person holding a metal umbrella in an open field. Option number 2 shows Victor is a person wading in shallow water beside a metal fence. Option number 3 shows Noah is a person standing beneath a tall isolated tree. Option number 4 shows Maya is a calm person sheltered inside a closed hardtop car with the windows raised. Who is safest? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The answer is person number 4, Maya. The metal body carries lightning around the protected passenger. The clue is the closed hardtop car surrounding one person near Maya. This proves the metal body carries lightning around the protected passenger. This visual detail helps prove the answer. Challenge number 8. One villager transformed during the full moon. It happened at an isolated village inn, and these 4 suspects all gave different accounts. Suspect number 1 says, "I remained in the public waiting area." Suspect number 2 says, "I stayed beside another witness." Suspect number 3 says, "I never went outside tonight." Suspect number 4 says, "I was checking equipment in a different area." Which suspect is responsible? Who is the werewolf? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The werewolf is person number 3, Amira. The evidence contradicts Amira's statement. Look at the first clue. Amira has coarse gray fur caught beneath their collar, proving their transformation left animal fur behind. This evidence points to the werewolf. There is a second clue. Amira also has muddy wolf paw prints ending beneath their chair, which shows they arrived in wolf form. This evidence points to the werewolf. Challenge number 9. During an event at a diplomatic reception, a confidential access code was transmitted from the secure room. Only 4 people had the opportunity. Suspect number 1 says, "I remained beside the locked exit." Suspect number 2 says, "I was preparing coffee outside the briefing room." Suspect number 3 says, "I escorted a visitor to reception." Suspect number 4 says, "My phone stayed switched off all day." Which suspect is responsible? Who is the spy? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The spy is person number 4, Owen. The evidence contradicts Owen's statement. The clue is Owen has a miniature camera lens concealed in their tie clip, proving they secretly recorded the briefing. This evidence points to the spy. Challenge number 10. At a busy construction site, 4 people are working nearby, but only one is in immediate danger. Study what is happening around each person, because the environment contains the answer. Option number 1 shows Sophia is a supervisor watching from a marked safe zone. Option number 2 shows Adrian is a worker carrying light tools along a clear walkway. Option number 3 shows Julian is a helmeted worker behind a safety barrier. Option number 4 shows Victor is a distracted worker standing directly beneath a heavy suspended crate whose rope is visibly fraying. Who will get hurt first? Look closely at the scene. You have 10 seconds. Time is up. Did you solve it? Let's reveal the answer. The answer is person number 4, Victor. The suspended crate is about to fall onto that person. The clue is the badly frayed rope directly above one worker near Victor. This proves the suspended crate is about to fall onto that person. This visual detail helps prove the answer.